So we've sort of looked at where GM is today elsewhere. What about in New Zealand? What's on offer or coming up? I suppose one of the most talked about ones, or widely covered at the moment certainly, is some GM grass research that's being done by the Crown Research Institute Ag Research. That's often raised at the moment. I think it's a high metabolizable energy grass. That's sort of, being touted now as a reason, at least by some, that New Zealand really needs to reconsider GM because of this. Well, that decision is a long way off, because the grasses, all going well, they won't be ready for another 6 to 8 years, and I think that's a conservative estimate. And it also take about another 25 million more, some of that farmer levies, to bring it to a commercial product. Field trialling of that grass has actually just begun, you may have seen in the news, in the US. And I want to stress, this is not because New Zealand's laws are too restrictive. It's because some of the big major companies like Fonterra did not want GM field trials here because of the market risks. So it was Fonterra and others who pulled the plug way back in 2009 to say, this is too risky. And this is just at least part of Fonterra's position. That was first published on national radio in 2012, and they've since confirmed that their view is the same. So their view is that they're concerned that even a field trial could be perceived as a release, and that it's not just the customers, it's their buyers who would get antsy about any field trials. Actually, what I unfortunately deleted from there is that they're also concerned that the trials couldn't be contained. We have had some field trial breaches of the few field trials we've had, and Fonterra was very worried about a possible breach again. Fonterra's position is really understandable, because the latest really big news, if you like, in terms of where the markets are on GM, is the real interest now in GM-free feed. So there was really a time when, if you had nowhere else to go with your GM crops, it could go to animal feed, because there was so little market scrutiny and around that. That's changing, and fast.